Decisions are a natural part of life and business. We're constantly choosing things. We're not necessarily always intentional about those choices we make. We tend to really consider our decisions when we classify it as a big decision with big impact, like buying a new car or buying a house, marrying someone, hiring a new team member. These big decisions stress us out way more than, say, choosing what we're going to have for dinner or choosing what movie to watch next on Netflix. I coach my clients on making decisions a lot. And one of the biggest misconceptions I see is people think there is a right decision to make and a wrong decision, right? One perfect decision. And they are very focused on finding and making the right decision, not wanting to make the wrong choice. And they will spin in this confusion thinking that there is a right choice, often choosing something, and then instead of committing to that decision and seeing it through, they uncommit and change their decision. Then the doubt kicks in and they spin again. They change the decision again, right? Believing that there is one perfect option actually creates a lot of pressure and worrying. Worrying that you're going to regret this decision. In the perfect world, we would love to have the ability to see what's behind door A and door B. We want to know exactly how this decision is going to play out ahead of time so that we can safeguard ourselves from regret. Some of the ways I see this showing up for my clients is when they ask me how I think they should price their services. Should I charge by the hour or should I charge a flat fee? Should I hire this team member? Should I invest in this software? Should I add this service to my offer suite? Now, in most cases, the options they have in front of them are endless. They have many different options they can choose from, and this often creates more overwhelm because they want to analyze every possible choice. This isn't always possible, right? Or even the best use of your time. There really is no right or perfect decision. There are different decisions with different results. Something else I see in my clients a lot is how they treat themselves after making a decision that didn't necessarily create what they expected. Shaming themselves and telling themselves that, I should have done something different, made a different choice. This is very disempowering and just creates more pressure and fear around decisions. Now, every decision you make does have an impact, right? It creates a result. Sometimes the decision creates the result we want, and sometimes it doesn't. And we often stall making decisions because we're focused on getting an outcome or creating a result that we don't want. Making a decision on anything really boils down to having information. Whenever we need to make a choice and do it intentionally, we want to gather as much information as we need to make that decision. The thing is, your brain is always going to want more information. It will never be satisfied with the information that you do have because it wants that certainty, right? It wants to know exactly what's behind every door. So at some point, you're going to have to trust that you have all of the information you need and then commit to making the decision. Now, once you've made the decision, you need to actually sell yourself on why you love that decision, why this is the best decision for you in this specific situation. So it's not about making the right decision. It's about making a decision and then making it right for yourself. You want to sell yourself on why this decision is the right decision. You are actively choosing it over and over again. So when doubt sets in, you want to actually sell yourself again on why you made that decision in the first place. So you can ask yourself, why do I love this decision? Why is this the best decision for me right now? Once you've made a decision, it's also important to know that it's yours. You own it, right? Regardless of the outcome. It's so easy for us to be hard on ourselves when a decision doesn't necessarily pan out the way we hoped or expected. We blame ourselves. Sometimes we forget that we made the decision and we blame other people. So I just want you to notice how you treat yourself on the back end of your decisions. If you made that decision intentionally, in other words, you gathered the information and you sold yourself on why this decision was the best move at the moment, then don't beat yourself up for things not working out as you'd hoped. You made the best decision you could with the resources, experience, and awareness you had at the time. And even if you didn't make the decision intentionally, take responsibility for it. You still made a decision. Owning your decisions is a lot more empowering than blaming outside circumstances for the decision you made. Also, Just know that some situations, no matter how much you prepare, think about it, how much information you gather, will still catch you off guard. Now use whatever the outcome is, good or bad, right? However you would classify it, to learn and improve. So when you're faced with your next big decision, I want you to gather the information, make your decision, sell yourself on why you love that decision, take ownership of it, and learn from your experience and be kind to yourself on the other side of it. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you again next week.